If it bleeds, we can kill it.
I mean, I guess that's true.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I mean, if shit bleeds, you should be able to kill it. I'm just gonna be honest with you. If it didn't bleed,
mean, technically, it kills itself.
yes.
Okay.
It had enough damage. It said, you know what? I've had a good run.
Game over, man.
Yeah, like that was the only thing missing from this movie. And I thought, freaking, who was Sonny Landham's name? Was it Billy?
I think it was Billy, yeah.
I figured Billy was gonna say something like that, but he kind of did when he was like, "We're all gonna die," and it was like, well,
True, yeah.
way to go, Billy.
That's one of his death is the only one that bugs me in this movie.
Because you don't see it.
You don't see like anything happen. Like the problem is like you see him like prepare for a fucking battle.
Yeah.
And it'd been nice to like have like one scene where like one other person
Actually
maybe
duked
doesn't
it out with him.
like get the upper hand on the predator, but like I don't know, puts up a fight.
Yeah, at least has a battle because everybody
Yeah.
else is just
Dead.
gone.
Which is fine. It's just weird to see him like prepare for fucking like hand to hand combat.
Well, see, it's
And
kind of
then
like
you just hear him go,
yeah, everybody yells like a motherfucker when they're getting fucked up, and it's
I mean, fair enough, dude.
I mean, fair enough. I mean, you're getting stabbed with them goddamn wrist
Yeah.
blades that are fucking like little katanas,
Fuck
little
yeah.
short swords. But you think about this. This movie, when it came out, obviously, you didn't know. There was no legend. There was no mythos. None of that shit about the Predator. But now knowing what we know with all these movies, why was he flying to fucking Earth? Because didn't they have a little alien factory in Antarctica where they're making aliens?
I don't count any of this shit.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, wait a minute, man.
I don't really like any of the sequels. The second one's like funny bad. Like it's fun. It's like a fun watch.
I can't even remember it. It's been so long. Like this movie, it's been a while since I've seen it.
Yeah,
But I remember it like as a kid watching it, and I was like, this movie's awesome. And I mean, I still feel it's a good movie.
Oh yeah, this movie's fucking great.
So it's, I mean, if you ask the critics, it's a shit show. It's
Really?
like, yeah, like certain critics were just like, oh, it just drags along and it's just for gory shit and stuff. And it's like, isn't that the point of this? I mean, the Predator's supposed to be a brutal thing.
Sure. I mean, like, there's some gory parts, but I didn't think it was that bad.
Yeah, I mean,
And also, I didn't think it drug along either.
no, I thought it moved
I thought
along
it-
pretty good for an hour and 45.
Paced pretty well.
Yeah, because I mean, you know, you got the beginning was funny because it's kind of like when they first land, everybody's just dressed in like street clothes.
Yeah.
Like, how are y'all a military unit going to a mission? And then it was kind of like you went there.
Because they're the best of the goddamn best.
Every goddamn military movie. But my thing was, so they went to wherever they were to get staged up because this is South America, obviously. But it don't say like where exactly in South America. But so they go to this place to find out what the mission is. Like, what if they're like, nah, we ain't doing that? Did they just hop back on the chopper and leave?
I guess. I don't think they have a choice.
Yeah, I mean, but it's
Because they're still in the military. They're not like guns for hire, right?
yeah, and it's like they're the best of the military. Like they're better than Green Berets.
Right.
How the fuck is this possible?
Fucking Delta Force? I don't fucking know.
Zulu Force? I don't know because I mean,
I'm sure there's shit like that exists, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, I guess the best
Like for
of-
like special, very, very special like missions and shit.
and like he said, all they do is rescue missions.
Oh,
Well, guess what? You're a fucking liar because as soon as
Right.
you got in this guerrilla camp, you start blowing shit up.
they're the fucking Coast Guard.
Yeah, like the fuck are you doing? Like, I get you got to kill these people, but just for him to show the guns, lift the car up.
The crazy thing is, like, they know that there's hostages. Like,
They've already killed a
well,
hostage.
here's the thing: is like, yeah, but they don't. Do they know that there's no other hostages, or like, there's workers? We see workers, motherfuckers that are just like contractors. I guess is like
You mean to say you didn't blow none of them up on accident?
the Death Star argument here.
Yeah, like dude was just there to make a living for his family. And
There
got
was a
killed.
dude just like cutting crops and shit.
And that's what I'm saying. Like when he put the central charge on the truck, lifted it up, and let it go. Okay, no shrapnel from the mess hall blew everybody up. When home dude up here was just lobbing fucking grenades out of his little grenade launcher. Like,
Yeah. I love how they're the best of the best, but they're just wildly fucking shooting at this fucking
Dude,
camp.
that shit was crazy.
No precision at all.
Because you think like they're all friends, you know? And like when they were at the camp getting the briefing or whatever, well, just Arnold was getting the briefing, Dutch or whatever. But so obviously he knew Dylan, Apollo Creed, before. They were nom together, I'm guessing. That's
sure.
the way they were trying to say it.
Yeah.
Like, we both got this lighter. Okay, so you killed a bunch of Viet Cong and you got a lighter as a consolation prize. I would assume they were
all in nom.
Yeah.
Right?
You would think the whole crew was together, but it kind of seemed like only him and Dylan knew each other.
Maybe not. Some of them looked younger, but
it's like, so what did Dutch do in his career that he's still just a major? Shouldn't he have been like a colonel by now or something? I mean, hell, he was a colonel in commando. Like, he got demoted.
Who fucking knows? Could have.
He got demoted after blowing everybody up in L.A. Killing people. Yeah. I lied, Sonny or Sully or whatever. Just dropped him. Like, Jesus Christ. So he got demoted.
Yeah.
But, again, they come across the Green Berets skinned alive. Well, not skinned alive. Well, they had to be skinned alive or whatever. But you got to think about it. That's got to be brutal.
That's pretty fucking insane to just come across some shit like that.
And obviously,
it's one thing to like blow people up and shoot people, but to fucking flay somebody,
that's some Pinhead shit.
Yeah,
that's Hellraiser. There's a statue in these woods.
Game of Thrones shit.
Yeah, and to think that it's these gorillas, and then when they're like scoping them out, and what's so funny to me about these movies, it's like, don't like he ain't making no noise just because he's sliding down a fucking leaf hill. There's still noise.
Yeah, it's hilarious because like. You hear it like when the actual audio cuts back in because all that's like Foley. So like that's not the fucking audio, obviously.
So they're just running through the goddamn woods, making no goddamn noise.
Really, like them like army crawling up to that point is like that would have been loud as fuck.
Yeah, there was a shitload of leaves.
Yeah.
I mean, if you move slow enough, you're minimizing, but how much time is that going to take?
Okay, but they weren't. They were fucking,
no, he was sliding down the hill like it was a goddamn theme park. Like, yay! And then the fact that he goes down there to look at everything, and then he turns around, he's like, y'all come on up and look. Yeah. All right, you guys go this way. Dude, you're only like 20 feet from this dude down here. Nobody sees you.
It seems a bit strange that they're all in one area.
That
I feel like they should be spread
out. Spread out a little. But then again, like when I want to say it was Jesse the Body and Bill Duke went up to that guy on the tower. Dude, the tower was like only like 8 feet high. And then on top of that, he's sitting right there. All he had to do was do this. And guess what? He saw you on the ridge.
Sure.
Busted.
Oh, yeah. He was looking at him. Yeah, for sure.
The motherfucker's periffs didn't work. He had a glass eye on that side.
Two of them. I can't remember who it was. There was two of the fucking dudes just sitting there, and the fucking guard was just staring at both of them. It's like, all right, y'all ain't camouflaged like that, okay? Yeah, like, you're spotted.
And it's funny because they really weren't that camouflaged. Because remember, they had like brown T-shirts or brown shirts or whatever. But then after they blow this whole camp up, it's like, man, it's too hot out here. Everybody strips down to fucking show the guns.
Oh, yeah.
And we didn't talk about
the enemy needs to know, Steve, that I am jacked as fuck.
Yeah. And we didn't talk about the bromance handshake at the beginning.
Fucking classic. It's been copied probably 1,000 times at this point.
And I'm wondering if this was the first. And then it's like,
I think it has to be. Yeah.
It has to be.
This is where that came from.
Because that shit was fucking just great. You see it on memes now and shit like that. Like just the arms.
This is also where the idea of the Expendables came from, I believe.
It had to be. Schwarzenegger was like, Stallone was like, I like this movie. I need to put all the 80s Hodgepodge people together.
When you think about it, like, when I was watching, I was like, man, it's like, this does feel like the Expendables, like, in a way. And they even talk about it in the movie, how they're, like...
Expendable.
Yeah.
Because you got to think about it, though. Like, the Expendables movie itself was literally an 80s fucking throwback.
For sure. And you know what I needed in the Expendables? Predator. Predator.
The Predator.
Dude, how amazing would that have been? Like, if in the trailers and all that, like, no hint of it, but just in the middle of fucking Expendables, a Predator.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And it turns into a fucking action sci-fi movie.
Well, they can't do that because then guess what? Somebody in the Expendables ain't making it out alive. Somebody's dying.
That's true.
And they didn't want to kill none of them because they lived through 3 fucking movies. Like, how big of an army force can you go against and you live? Like, at least this movie, they didn't go against the army force. They destroyed a guerrilla fucking camp, but then one Predator fucked you all up.
True. But you know what I didn't remember about this movie? Is that there was an actual, like, up until, like, they kind of meet the Predator, there is an actual plot to the movie, to what they're doing. I didn't remember that at all.
Yeah. Like, they were...
Like, there was actually, like, a weird, like, conspiracy thing going on with this guerrilla camp.
Yeah.
Like I did not remember that at all.
Well, I remembered like what I remembered. It was supposed to be like a rescue mission, but I totally forgot about the fact that like this
Like-
really wasn't a rescue. This was like a staging camp
Like-
for the next attack on America. Or some
Yeah,
shit.
Russians were involved. There's soldiers with American weapons and all that kind of shit.
Yeah,
like
it was
gear.
a whole government thing.
I did not remember that
and that's what
even at all.
pissed old
Not
Dutch
even-
off. You know, you lied to me to get me out here. Like this ain't.
Yeah.
This isn't what we do.
I didn't remember any of that.
But you know what though?
Which is weird. I feel like it's been a while since I watched this movie, but it hasn't been that long.
But this dude saying this isn't what we do. Well, you sure look like you were having a fucking blast, just blowing shit the fuck up.
Yeah, all that's nonsense.
Yeah. No, you were enjoying yourself. You had a little chubby. You're blowing everybody up,
It's
killing
like
everybody.
all of you stood in a line and just blasted. A motherfucker has a minigun. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
This isn't what you do. Why does he have a minigun,
Yeah.
Arnold?
He had like an MP5, and then he had a minigun he was just carrying with him.
Yeah.
And did you like the fact that Arnold had like a Nerf sword that he threw at one dude?
Hell yeah.
I was like, that shit look fake as fuck. He was like, I was like, yeah, this motherfucker's
It's wobbly.
one of them Minecraft Nerf swords. Like, it would have been better if it was all pixelated. His little
It would have been
8-bit.
great if it just hit him. Oh,
Yeah, like the butt of it hit him, and he was like, "The fuck!" Like, and then it's like Black Dynamite cut scene, and then it's
yeah. Yeah, cuts. He's on the ground, dead.
and it's like the chick, like when she was going in there to shoot him or whatever, and he just fucking knocked her the fuck out.
I
Like,
love how she waited to the last second to cock her fucking gun. Like, oh wait, I forgot to chamber around.
yeah, a little late now. Look, it would have been better if she went click. Oh wait, you know, like okay,
You dumb fuck.
like you up on this motherfucker that just murdered all your homies,
Yeah.
and now you want to get 3 feet away from him and cock a gun. Like, come on, dude. And like at first, I thought like recollection that she was one of the hostages. I forgot.
So did
that,
I. Yeah.
I totally forgot that she was a gorilla,
Yeah.
and it was like they're just dragging her along.
Yeah. I completely forgot about that. Yeah.
And dude, I liked. God damn, I can't think of his name. Bill Duke. You know who he was? He was the black guy that was in Commando.
Yeah.
Bad guy. I can't remember his character name, but I liked it. The little jabs he was giving to Dylan, aka Apollo Creed.
Oh,
He was
yeah.
like, "You keep ghosting us, motherfucker. I will kill you myself." I was like, "God damn,
Yeah.
that shit's real though." Like,
Fuck yeah,
you gonna
dude.
tell some motherfuckers that shit? You gonna dime us out?
Yeah,
You're dead.
you give away my position. If I get fucked up, dude, you know how fucking angry I would be.
Yeah, like you give away what I'm up to, you're dead to me.
Also, go 50 yards that way.
Yeah,
Get the fuck away from
get
me,
over there,
dog.
man. Stop it.
You CIA piece of shit.
Yeah, like, and you knew, like any movie, and I'm sure it was probably the same with any government thing. When the CIA guy's like, "I'm coming with you,"
I'm like, no,
kind of fucked up shit is about to happen.
wrong.
I would like to be like, "What are your credentials to join us on this mission?" You better have some kind of background like we
just
got.
just like it's my thing is like just because you fought in Nam, that does not give you the credentials to come on this very specific mission.
I mean, obviously he worked with Dutch in Nam. It wasn't like he was a fucking cook at the fucking mess hall.
True, but that
That'd been
doesn't
funny
mean
as
that
shit.
you can jump into some shit like this just willy nilly.
Yeah, you've been out in the game for a couple years, man. You're a little rusty, and now you coming out here with us. Man, you want a death
Especially
mission.
jumping into a team that like they work together specifically. It's not like this was just like a ragtag group
Yeah.
that like had to come together. Like they know how everyone works, you know, in a unit.
Because like the one dude that kept trying to make fucking Billy laugh
Pussy jokes.
with
Yeah.
the pussy jokes, it won't till motherfuckers start dying and he won't start laughing.
Hawkins.
Yeah, Hawkins. Shane Black
Yeah, Shane Black.
ends up being a fucking director now,
Yeah.
mostly. And he directed the 2018 Predator.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
I don't remember that one.
Because like when I saw the credits, I was like, Shane Black. I was like, this motherfucker a director now?
Half of those fucking movies, they all blend together to me. Like I couldn't tell you which one's which. I've seen them all, but I
Yeah.
couldn't tell you which one.
I haven't seen the newest one.
Prey.
Yeah, where it's like
Prey
Native
is
America.
it was actually pretty good. It's very like not over the top.
Well, I knew
really.
it was a Native American chick, and I kind of got that vibe from like the end of this movie because he was going primitive weapons against Predator, you know. But
It's worth checking out for sure.
yeah, I need to check it out. But
It's on Hulu.
Hulu,
It's a Hulu original.
Oh, nice. That was made specifically for Hulu.
I think so. Yeah,
What a bunch of nice people.
it's very good.
You know, good
Good for them.
job, Hulu. No. Like what? Now we're promoting shit. Like you should sign the fuck up for $9.99 a month. No, But
the end's a little bit like, all right, whatever. But I don't know. It's pretty good.
well, it's like this movie. So now they're going to the helicopter site, the extraction point.
Trying to.
Yeah, trying to. And
Well, they kind of do, right? Because like they keep like trying to get the fuck out of there, and the people at the base keep telling them no. It's like too hot.
Yeah, it's too hot. You're
And
still in.
They get kind of stuck in an area because Hawkins. I think Hawkins is the first to die.
But I don't think he dies yet because I think it was Billy was kind of up on point, and Billy was spooked, and they were like, "What the fuck's got him spooked? This shit." And then when he was just standing there, he's like, "Something's out there." And like, for instance, he is a tracker. He is the guy that's like, X amount of boots were here, this shit, that. And if he's the one that's like, something is fucking out there.
Yeah, he's a scout.
You might need to know. Like, listen to this motherfucker. He ain't playing no games.
They seem to trust him, so it's not like they're not like. There's no point in the movie where people are like, Billy's out of his mind. Like they clearly understand that something's fucked up.
Yeah, you done lost your shit.
They just don't know what yet.
Yeah, they have no clue.
And this is when Anna.
I think her name's Anna.
Anna. This is when she tries to get us away. Yeah,
and it was Hawkins that was dead first.
I think so.
Yeah, I think it was.
I'm pretty sure.
And he just got fucking murked.
Yeah.
And you know, I liked her description of like the jungle came to life. Because as far as she's concerned, that's what it was.
Yeah.
This motherfucker just disappeared, and I couldn't tell you what the fuck grabbed him. And like the blood's all over him. Or her.
Yeah, I like a lot of the kills, man. A lot of it's like you don't necessarily see exactly what happens, but they just like it's like 1 second they're there, 1 second they're just covered in blood and being taken away.
Yeah.
It's fucking nice.
And that would be fucked up. Like if you were the one that was still there with the blood on you, like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, you'd be in shock immediately.
Yeah. And she was straight up like, I'm fucked. Like, I'm good. But, you know, he got killed and then they went looking for him. But I like the fact, wasn't it right here where they just started unloading in the woods?
No. That's when Jesse, the body Ventura, gets killed.
You know what's fucked up about that, though? Remember when they came up on the Green Berets that were hung upside down?
Mm-hmm.
And they were looking around. I think it was Billy had the bullets, and he was like, there's a firefight here. They were just shooting into the woods and shit like that. And it was kind of like, you know, foreshadowing. Like, oh, shit. What they end up doing an hour later?
Of course.
Like, fuck this. We're mowing this shit the fuck down.
Yeah. Jesse, the body Ventura, gets fucking taken the fuck out.
Dude, hard.
Because it's not long after this that this happens.
Yeah.
They find like Hawkins like organs and stuff in the woods.
Intestines or something. Yeah. Because they never find him hanging up in the tree.
I can't remember.
He ain't been skinned yet.
I can't remember what happens to get.
I think they were all kind of spread out looking.
Yeah. I can't.
There was like that, whatever animal. I can't remember what it was.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
But he was like, okay. He was like, you know, you're about to meet fucking the blaster or whatever the fuck he called it.
And he just gets fucking.
And then all of a sudden plasma.
Yeah.
Just fucking wasted his ass.
Yeah.
And then that's when Bill Duke's character, like I said, I just can't remember his fucking name.
I can't remember his name either.
But he ran down there and he saw it.
My boy.
Well, he saw it, and then why did it turn its eyes on and then turn them off and then dip? You know, like
it keeps doing that.
Yeah, like
well, to be fair, the Predator is looking for
the best,
like the best challenger, right?
Yeah.
So like he's gonna take out whoever he needs to take out to kind of feel out the situation until he can find the person that's gonna try the hardest.
But you know what? Jesse could have tried the hardest. You didn't even give him a shot. You just blasted him with a plasma cannon.
That's true. I mean, but he had a giant gun.
Yeah.
That's unfair.
Yeah. Well, you know what I thought? A couple of things ran through my head when I saw his backpack with, I guess, all the rounds in it. I was like, okay, first off, is this a Ghostbusters pack?
How heavy, dude, would this fucking be?
It won't heavy, man, because it was all blanks. No.
Yeah.
It was bunch of,
it's just shells.
It looks like some shit you get for the Nerf minigun.
Is this
just
a real
fucking
thing?
box.
Is that a real thing? Like, I feel like
it's gotta be.
I mean, maybe it is. I don't fucking know.
Maybe it's the original, and now they've kind of like been like, okay.
I feel like it'd be a pain in the ass. Like if that thing jammed at all, you're fucked.
Just throw that shit to the side. Yeah. Like I'm done. I ain't got time to fucking. Maybe that's why he had another fucking rifle.
Yeah, dude. There's so many like one-handed fucking just commando style.
Well, it's funny because
shootouts.
because like Arnold's got the M16 with a 203,
Yeah.
and then you got Home Dude's got fucking
Like
MP5s,
yeah.
and then you got this dude with a fucking minigun. It's like,
Yeah.
you know what?
It's like just an extraction. Motherfucker brings a minigun.
Why didn't you be the asshole that made this movie and just give Billy a fucking crossbow?
That would have been racist.
You know, no, I'm saying like G.I. Joe, man. Like, this is literally like G.I. Joe. Everybody got their own fucking gear.
True.
Obviously, everybody's stripping out, having their own goddamn fucking uniform. I mean, why couldn't we have a Snake Eyes out there with just a fucking sword?
True.
You know, like, I mean, they're already doing it.
Billy he had a fucking like giant machete.
Yeah. And then he was drinking the milk from the vine. That been fucked up. That shit was poisonous.
I think it was water.
Or whatever he was drinking. But yeah, he stopped real quick to look around. And I think that's when he got spooked about something else is out here.
That was the first time, yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, he didn't see nothing, but he just had that feeling.
Yeah. Because he's a Native American, Steve.
That's right.
And they all know.
Wind talkers. He heard the wind talking to him. He was like, I mean, you couldn't hear that.
Like a fucking like pan flute or something.
Funny shit. Like, what the fuck?
Or some fucking like one of those drums.
But so yeah, so who was it? So Jesse got murked. Didn't even put up a fucking fight.
No, I mean he gets kind of just shot out of nowhere.
Which I'm calling bullshit on Predator's fault. You don't get credit for that one.
Yeah, it was a bit rude, man.
Yeah, just because he had a gun, you just had to blast him.
I mean, he didn't give Hawkins a chance either.
No, he did. Well, see, on the same token though, maybe he was protecting Anna. Because remember, they don't know it at the time, but he don't attack unarmed people.
Right.
But it was like, he saw Anna getting fucked up by that dude and Hawkins, and Predator was like, I ain't having none of that. Guess what? Yeah. This movie ain't going to have a fucking rape scene.
Yeah.
Like, nope.
I'm a moral predator.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm only here for challenges.
I got rules, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You breaking the law. No.
No.
He will come out and get you. He saw him shaking her. The fucking... Ain't no questions asked, man. He goes, next step is pants come down. He's like, we ain't getting to that level.
That would almost been like a better like plot line of the movie.
Like the Predator had morals?
Or like something like that. As if he needs to like protect the unarmed or something like that.
Like my thing is
like almost like the whole movie would have been like a misunderstanding almost.
So he came to Earth to protect the innocent.
Yeah.
He's got this fucking weird code. But then also you think
he does have a weird code, regardless of the way that you look at it. He kind of does.
I mean, his code is of, I guess, for lack of better terms, like elite hunter. Like, well, obviously, if it's unarmed, you're not posing a threat. I ain't got no beef with you.
Well, this whole thing, like, I mean, we learn later on, but I think it's kind of like the idea is already set in this movie that like this is supposed to be some kind of like come to age, like becoming a man kind of thing.
Well, see, not in this movie.
I'm saying like this movie has already kind of, it doesn't come out and say it because this movie is very subtle. Like it doesn't need all this like exposition where it's explaining all these things.
Yeah, that's for the later movies.
You can kind of come to some kind of conclusion on your own why all these things are happening.
Yeah, like he comes to a planet, and obviously, like, again, we learned all this later in movies. But
just by context clues, you understand that the Predator, like, he's doing this, like, by the end, you understand that he's doing this for a challenge. Like, visually, you can tell because when he's fighting Arnold, he takes his gear off, and he's trying to, like, one-on-one this shit. Yeah. Like fucking Mortal Kombat.
And motherfucker 7 feet goddamn tall, 8 feet tall. Like, goddamn. But my thing was, every time you saw through the Predator's view, now granted, it's 87, so this is like the first of its kind, whatever. It looked cool. It would have been cool as shit in 87. It still looks cool now, but my problem is the fact that how you seeing shit, man? He's only got infrared. Like, he can't press some buttons and get, like, just normal vision.
Well, when he takes his mask
it's all red.
He just sees red. Like, that's the shittiest vision of all.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, God damn, put the mask back on, homie. At least you can see shit. But it was kind of like what he was doing when he was stalking them. Kind of like when, I think maybe his name wasn't Duke, but Bill Duke or whatever. When he killed the scorpion that was on fucking Dylan.
Yeah.
And it was like, Predator was listening and watching and like recording shit. And I was literally waiting for him to use that. Like, audio throwback.
Oh, sure.
You know, with them shits.
That would have been cool.
Yeah, to lure somebody in and then, you know. But I don't think he ever did. You thought he was doing it, but it wasn't. It was really home dude.
No, yeah, I don't think he ever does. No.
Yeah. Because, like, after.
That would have been cool, though, yeah.
That would have been cool as shit. But, like, so they lay waste to the fucking Fern Gully rainforest. No fucking reason. Like, how much ammo did you waste? And it's like, okay.
Yeah,
now
we get to this point, like, Jesse fucking dies. Dukes is, like, they're, like, best friends.
Yeah.
So he goes ape shit and just starts blasting the fucking jungle.
They did all that shooting, and they never saw the blood. But Anna saw it. Anna never fucking was like, yo, right here.
True.
Remember? She goes, touch, and then she's like,
well, she's still she's a
still
prisoner.
shocked. Yeah. But you got to
Not
think.
only that, like, at this point, like, there is no reason for her to be helping them at all.
I'll be honest with you. If I was in, like, her shoes and I was a prisoner, I'd be like, yo, there's a neon green blood. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't.
I'd be like, in my mind, we're all about to fucking die. So if I can help these people.
Right, but at this point, she has already fucking experienced the Predator, and the Predator didn't lay a fucking hand on her. Could have easily fucking killed her.
True. But he won't have a rape on his
I would,
watch.
like, if I was her, fuck that. I wouldn't have said shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm gonna let this thing fucking kill all these motherfuckers, and I'm gonna get away.
Yeah, because it won't until like 10 minutes, 15, 20 maybe, later that Arnold's like, you're unarmed, he won't fuck with you. Like, Arnold starts piecing it together, but they all do, you know? It's like, oh, shit. But the next one...
I think she does the right call. Let this motherfucker kill all these goddamn commandos.
Let's be honest. For 45 minutes in this movie, she just speaks fucking Spanish. Now, all of a sudden, she's over there speaking English.
Again, that's to my point.
Yeah.
Like, why? Why would she... Like, there is no reason she should be helping these dudes at all.
I'd be like, ask her a question and be like...
Yeah, I guess you could argue, like, it could be in her best interest to survive, but, like, I don't know, man. She's a fucking guerrilla soldier. She's a fucking prisoner. Like,
Yeah.
fuck it. Fuck these people. Fuck
Let
the
it-
white man. Fuck
the
this
white man.
shit, man.
Like, I didn't do shit to you. But it's like...
I will find my way to escape.
Yeah. I mean, you got to.
I'm sure as hell not going to help these fuckheads. Like,
Who was the next person to die? I want to say it was fucking Dylan and Bill Duke.
yeah. He dies first.
Well, see, here's what I don't get about that. He's hiding under that shit, right? Like
Well,
the
what
log.
happens? They find the Predator.
Yeah, they see him.
Yeah.
Why didn't he fucking start shooting at him? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Because the other dude, is that... No. This is what happens. They set all the traps. Remember?
oh yeah,
Like, they kind of hunker down and kind of set all these traps around where they're hunkered down. And then through the night, they realize, oh, the Predator came and took Jesse, the body of Ventura's body,
yeah, just
without tripping shit.
ganked it.
Yeah.
And it was the next day that Arnold walked out. I think it was,
Yeah, and the Predator's there.
and he kind of lands behind him to attack him, but he lands on the net.
Yeah.
And then that motherfucker
And that's when all this shit happens. That's when fucking Bill Dukes fucking runs
after him.
to follow him. This is where fucking Dylan decides
I'm gonna
that
go
he's
help
going to
him.
go help him.
And that's when he finds Bill Duke under the tree. And like I said, at that point, he saw the Predator on that branch or whatever.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, it's like, sure. I mean, one of them has a rifle, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
But-
yeah, one of them has an MP5, but like one of them does have a rifle. You could fucking just shoot his ass.
That's what I'm saying. Just light him up, man.
He ain't
Hope for the
that
best.
far away.
No.
And you're supposed to be one of the best fucking soldiers in the world. You telling me you can't fucking pop it? You couldn't put it on fucking semi-auto, fucking line your shot and fucking hit him?
Yeah, you know, like, maybe, I mean, obviously you don't know. Maybe that helmet would like stop a bullet or something. You know what I'm saying? But you don't know.
Shot.
I
I'd shoot him in the abdomen. Fuck
Yeah.
the bullshit.
I shoot them all over.
Yeah.
You know?
Fuck that. You'll miss.
But then
I think we're supposed to believe he's actually like a decent ways away.
that's what we're supposed to believe. He looks like he's 40 fucking feet.
I think that's just the shot.
Yeah. And then, but the problem is, so they decide to break off and go.
Right.
Whatever.
Yeah. Dylan's going to go around, push him towards fucking Dukes.
which is
and
a
he's
dumb
going
idea.
to take him out.
And Dukes was, for some reason, low crawling on his back.
If it was a person, that would make sense. We're talking about an alien super soldier.
You don't know what the fuck this is. I'm not fucking with it like that. Just shoot this bitch.
Yeah, there's no way you would know if this would fucking work or not.
And there's no way that motherfucker does not know y'all exist right there because he's infrared.
Right.
Or he's thermal.
They don't know that, though.
Yeah. But the fact that the Predator just sitting up there like fucking Batman on a ledge, scoping out Gotham City, like...
Well, I think he's hurt.
I did like... Because this was before where he had to do the medical shit on himself.
Yeah.
And then he screamed. That scream right there, that's when you know, well, guess what? Billy was right. Something the fuck is out here. Like,
Billy ain't crazy.
sir. And
Although you should have known by this point.
But like Bill Duke got fucked up. Like he had the red dot on his arm and he's like, what the fuck is this?
This bugged me.
The way he just killed him like that?
I'm okay. Like, it's shitty that he dies this way. I'm okay with it, but like the shot that we see, correct me if I'm wrong, but like the shot we see is him getting his head blown off.
Yeah, like,
and then we cut back to him
and he's got his head back
together. He's just laying there dead.
I don't know if you know this. I would like to retcon this. But the Predator is like a taxidermist.
He put him back together. Oh, I'm sorry. Bill Dukes, I'm sorry.
He glued him back together real quick.
Just sews them back together.
His face bandage.
I got you, Bill. I apologize.
And then he stuffed him.
Didn't mean to do like that.
Yeah. My bad, homie. And then the fact that
But yeah, that fucking bugged me.
for Dylan to go this way and then he had to come back
Dylan
to see
gets
Bill Dukes.
fucked up, bro.
Dude. Like, did he even get a bullet on fucking Predator? I don't think he did.
No, he didn't.
But the Predator blasted his fucking arm off.
yeah.
Good thing he had that second MP5.
And he didn't do shit with it. So
No,
whatever.
he tried, but the Predator
He
ran
got
up
fucking
and just...
Wolverined his ass.
God damn. But you know what, though? Dylan deserved it. To me, he deserved the most fucked up death because I think that was like the most fucked up one in the movie
Yeah.
that you actually saw. Like the skin and this shit, whatever, because they're already dead when he does that.
Sure.
But it's like this. It's your fault everybody's out here.
100%. Yeah.
You know what? So guess what?
He lied to everybody. Yeah.
This is your fucking karma. You're coming back to get you. You shouldn't have been lying to people. You should have stayed your ass back at base camp.
Also, you didn't have to go after fucking Dukes, okay?
I just let that motherfucker go.
Like, well, he's fucking dead. So.
Oh, dry shaving dude.
They're like, first of all, yeah, honestly, I got to be honest, man. Just let him go.
Yeah,
And then get to the helicopter.
exactly. If I get the fuck out of here, I'm good, man. Like,
Because at this point, the other dude is fucked up.
yeah.
The other white guy, I can't remember that guy's name.
That's because the Predator set that trap off with a fucking flying log.
Yeah, and it fucking hit his ass.
Damn. Just fucking boom.
Honestly, I would have just mercy killed them
Yeah.
motherfuckers. Be like, sorry.
And now the Predator goes back on his own shit now because after Bill Duke and him, okay, first Billy, they go to cross that little wood tree bridge.
Yeah.
And then Billy's like, man, fuck it, dude. I'm going to strip down. I'm going to cut my fucking chest. You ain't got to cut your chest because old Wolverine's showing up.
This is this is the only disappointing part of this movie to me.
I wanted to see him fight it.
I
I'm with
needed
you.
something.
I wanted to see them two at least grapple on that fucking thing.
Yeah, even a couple seconds.
And have like a fucking battle of strength real quick.
Yeah.
Obviously, the Predator's going to overpower you.
Of course.
He's got a good 2
Yes,
speed on
Billy's
you.
going to die.
Yeah.
I understand that, but like
I want to see it
just something.
because I like that character.
Yeah, Billy's the shit.
Yeah, the tracker.
He's one of the best characters in the fucking movie.
just straight fucking forward, just like what? And then he's like, "Oh, we're all gonna die." And when he said that, it's like, why can't I see his death? Why do I just got to hear him scream like other fucking people? You know what I'm saying?
It's a bit of a letdown.
I'm tired of that shit. Goddamn,
I get it.
who
Like,
break this fucking movie?
because
Email him.
like my biggest problem with it is like this only sets up like Arnold to be like this one of a kind of character.
Yeah.
And I mean like
that the Predator deems worthy.
and it would have been nice for Billy's character to have like at least a moment of dignity.
True. You know, like be like, okay, you're gonna die, but
Because he's one of the most skilled people there. Like that's clear throughout the entire fucking movie.
yeah, because I don't know many point men that just stand out in the fucking open staring at shit. So I mean,
Yeah.
he's cool, man. Most people still be in the bush looking. By the way, blah, blah, blah. The X up here. No, Billy just standing out there just chilling like, yo, there's some shit out there.
Yeah.
Don't go down there.
Yeah.
What?
My ancestors told me.
Geronimo, let me know. What? I don't think. No. You know what would have been great? If
This character is like slightly racist, but like, I don't know. It worked like in a weird way. Like it works.
What if he turned around and was like, Custer's out there? Like, Custer? Like, what? Oh, my God.
Like, what?
Like,
Billy,
goddamn,
you okay?
Billy done lost his shit.
You all right?
He's rubbing Jerry Garcia in a bag from Half Baked. He's like, we're all fucked.
Pulls fucking 2 tomahawks out of his backpack. We're like, what the
Looks
fuck?
like Turok, the
Billy.
dinosaur hunter.
Yeah.
He's like, you call me Turok. Like, oh, shit.
All of a sudden, he just has like a fucking little shit on. He's fucking naked.
Or he looks like Nightwolf from Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, we're like, Jesus Christ.
I mean, what the fuck is going
What the
on
fuck
here?
happened, bro?
Like, he snaps. Like Bill Duke snapped. He snaps, except, and all of a sudden he's got like a feather headband. And he's like,
we're like, this
this motherfucker done lost it.
got super racist.
Yeah,
super
like this
fast.
fucking movie, I'm done with it. Like, cut it off right now. 87, you could have got away with it. Nowadays, no. But now you got Anna, fucking old half dead dude, and Arnold.
He gets taken out super fast.
But
He gets a blasted into the head. Yeah.
But that's the problem with this. That dude was unarmed and injured. Now, maybe because you were combating earlier, the Predator's like, man, fuck it, I'm just going to murk you.
yeah, I mean, at this point, it's kind of like I feel like the Predator just wants these people out of the way.
Yeah.
He sees fucking Dutch. That's the guy.
Yeah.
You know,
But the fact that Dutch gets blasted
he gets fucked
by
up.
a plasma
Yeah,
didn't
fine.
phase him.
perfectly fine.
Yeah, he just fucking, his fucking goddamn wife beater fucking blocked that bitch.
Of course it did.
His tank top, he was like, yo,
Yeah.
my fucking,
Wife beater fucking backhanded that plasma shit out of the fucking way. Out of my face.
he's like, I've been working these traps out, son. You ain't
Yeah.
blasted shit. Like, what?
Been down at the docks all day, you dumb bitch.
You didn't see them logs I carried in Commando 3 years ago?
Yeah.
Dun, dun.
Tuna casserole again.
I ain't got time for your bullshit, Predator. I know you got space fucking weapons, but fuck you. I put my lotion on. But then the fact that now he's running from him. And like, now Anna,
Yeah.
where does she go in this fucking movie?
She went to the fucking helicopter, bro.
She was gone. Like, deuces.
You know what? Like, I have like
How'd she know where the helicopter was? Did they tell her? This
my
is extraction?
memories of this shit is way off with this shit. I thought she was around for a while after this.
No. She left this fucking movie for a minute.
For some reason in my head, like the whole like end of this shit was like took place during the day. She was around, but no.
No,
She-
I knew it took place at night.
She exits the fucking movie.
Yeah. Because
Basically, I mean, she comes back at the end, but she's already in the helicopter. She had already been picked up, which is weird because,
I don't think they told her where it was.
yeah, she just finds it. And also, they pick her up for some reason.
Yeah. And now she's cool now.
Yeah.
Arnold's going to go bang it out with her in the States. That's his wife.
I mean, for sure.
Yeah. But Arnold takes a slide down a fucking hill. And then
He flies off a cliff.
And then, did you notice the camera angle? There was nothing but land down there. And then he landed in the water. I was like,
Well, he's Arnold, okay?
yeah, he had a wingsuit.
Yeah.
But then the fact that from that shot overhead, it was like land, like this far, and then it was just like water, calm water. Well, all of a sudden he lands in the water and he comes up.
Waterfall.
This son of a bitch is in the goddamn rapids.
He falls down like 2 waterfalls.
Like, Jesus Christ.
Fuck, dude.
And somehow the Predator chases him.
For sure.
And lo and behold, he crawls out of the water and he's fucking super muddy. You mean to tell me no part on his body was still open that you could see thermal?
Nah.
I'm calling bullshit.
Nah, son.
I'm calling bullshit because you think about it. He crawled out of the water. He's muddy as shit. He didn't like do
Yeah,
this.
so this is where they fuck up here. Like, they fuck up with showing the Predator attacking an animal because he sees his, like, thermal print. It would have been, like, this would have made more sense if, like, the Predator was seeing, like, small thermal prints
Yeah.
around. You know what I'm saying? So Arnold kind of blended in.
And he couldn't pick out what was what.
Exactly.
That would have been better. But then Also, they fucked up because in this shot, he gets out of the water and he's muddy as shit. Later, when he's muddy as shit and he gets out of said water, he's clean as fuck. Like somehow that little puddle washed all that mud off of his body. It didn't like dry and get caked or you know what I'm saying?
Oh, what he got?
He
out,
was straight
yeah.
squeaky clean, motherfucker.
Now, it did make sense about that. Is at that point, that's when the Mortal Kombat thing comes in.
Yeah, that's when the battle starts. But you see what I'm saying? It's like you crawled out of water, you're muddy as fuck. He didn't rub it all on him.
Right.
Later, he rubs it all on him. He's fighting in it and shit, but nowhere in that fight or anything did you sweat it off or nothing.
No.
You know, like it's
It
caked on.
was just when he fell into the water.
But that malaria water
yeah,
took it off of you.
100%.
I got you. Bullshit movie. Rules. I'm done with this shit. No. But yeah, so he's down there. And then, so what? See, that's a lie because the Predator attacked shit at daylight. So what? He just give the fuck up, dipped the fuck out, moved on.
I guess. I mean, he would have to go far away
Yeah.
for Arnold to be able to like set all these fucking traps up.
To go fucking crazy.
Build a bow, spears.
Fucking Build-A-Bear.
Yeah. Basically, yeah.
Yeah. Dude, I do laugh at the fact that, so he sets this fire up, yells, war cry, whatever you want to call it, to get the attention. Hoping it's still in the area.
I mean, it for sure is, yeah.
He comes back because, mama didn't raise no bitch. He's got to finish this to the end.
Exactly.
So he shows back up. But dude, the fact that Arnold has now made a bow, he made American Gladiator fucking lawn darts
Yep.
with bombs on them.
Yep.
Get the fuck out of here.
Spears with bombs on them. Don't forget that.
Yo, Bear Grylls ain't got shit on Dutch.
The hell no.
No. Because guess what? If it was Dutch and Bear Grylls is sitting there and the Predator's coming, obviously he's got American Gladiator shit. Bear Grylls be like, I got this sheep in bag. I carved this sheep out to make fucking warm. Like, you fuck, son. You're going to die. What, are you going to put a sheep bag over the Predator's head and just start beating the shit out of him?
He put his K-bar at the end of his stick, built a bow, took apart his last fucking rocket grenade.
Yeah.
Where
Like,
the fuck?
What the fuck? And,
Wrap that in leaves. That somehow works. I don't fucking know.
like,
Steve.
I was really hoping that, like, when he hit the lawn dart by the fire, I was hoping he knocked the Predator into fire.
I thought he was going to shoot it into the fire.
Yeah, because I didn't know it like blew up.
There's
on
nothing.
Fucking,
There's nothing to ignite what he's shooting.
no, it had to be all in the tip because that shit looked big as fuck.
Yeah.
It looked like
Because
he shot a pool noodle at
If
this
you're going to
motherfucker.
do that, then just use the actual fucking round.
Yeah, that too.
You know what I'm saying?
Or
like
I said, as big as it looked like some shit out of fucking Dark Souls. Like when you got the fucking huge bow and you're shooting fucking javelins at motherfucker. Like I said, I wanted it to knock the Predator off the log into the fire.
That would've been
That
great.
would have been dope as shit.
hell yeah.
Because that's what it looked like. But no, he shot it by his feet. It blew up. The
Well, let's
Predator's
be
like,
honest.
the fuck is this shit?
When he shoots it, it's so heavy. Like when he shoots it, it looks like it just goes.
Yeah, it's like a pool noodle, man. Like,
It's going like 1 mile per hour. It looks like it's about to just hit right in front
it's
of
on a
him.
fucking string. And it's
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But it's like, okay. But then it's kind of a big letdown because it's a big cat and mouse game.
He already had the George of the Jungle fucking rope shit, the vine shit. He could have just fucking and just fucking kicked his ass into the fire.
That, like,
He ain't fireproof.
like this final battle, like I said, it's a bunch of cat and mouse shit. And then what if you think how lucky Dutch is that when the Predator stabbed that fucking log right between his fucking head,
Well, like I said, the Predator wants Mortal Kombat.
an inch to the left, an inch to the right.
No, this was on purpose.
Oh yeah, I know, but he should have stabbed him.
Should have, could have.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, Dutch should have been dead here.
Yeah, because you think about it, even when the Mortal Kombat starts, dude, he bitch slaps the fuck out of Dutch and chucks that
multiple
motherfucker.
times.
God damn. And the fact that Dutch should have known the minute he walked up and grabbed you one arm and lift your fucking ass up.
Yeah. But this is where we get the classic, come on, come on.
Yeah.
Do it, come on.
I mean, this movie had all the classes. Get to the chopper.
I do like that the fucking, the Predator sees the trap.
Yeah,
but
and
then
then
I
touches it
also
and shit.
like that Dutch had fucking already accounted for that.
Yeah. I was like, damn.
It's like, that's a pretty sick moment.
Well, the fact that earlier, when they were setting the traps, when they were all alive, all these muscle bound dudes, it took all of them to pull this little tree down.
No, adrenaline, son.
So you mean to tell me Dutch by himself pulled that big fucking damn piece of wood up in there?
He fashioned a chainsaw and he cut it down into a smaller piece that he could then bring up into the sky.
What I was like, okay, wait a goddamn minute, was the fact that, like, I like what you just pointed out. Like, the fact that, like, the predator was touching the trap and he was like, yeah, you think I'm dumb enough to go through this? I'm going to walk the fuck around. But the fact is, you had to literally plan him to be in that exact fucking spot.
He's the best of the best, Steve.
2 feet to the left, 2 feet to the right.
He's the goddamn best of the best.
And I wonder when that log landed on him. Predator was like, man, I should have stabbed him in the fucking head on that fucking log.
100%. That is the first thought that went through the Predators. I'm like, God damn it, I had him.
Like, God damn it. And it,
this like, Austrian fucking
you know what
asshole.
he should have done? He should have walked up and ripped one of his goddamn fucking mouthpieces off.
Sure.
You piece of shit.
This is my trophy.
But the fuck that motherfucker said.
I would have liked that. I would have liked Arnold to take a fucking trophy.
Yeah.
From the Predator.
Because nobody's going to believe this shit. Yeah. They're going to think he murdered his whole fucking team.
Like rip one of his flaps off or some shit.
And because you think, like, it reminds me, like, a few weeks ago, we got in the elevator at work. And, like, the numbers, you know how the digital numbers sometimes are missing. So where it's like 2 would be like this or whatever. But you only get certain ones. Fucking we walked in there. And my coworker goes, And I was like, oh, God, it's a predator. We're going to blow the fuck up.
This is the worst part of the movie.
Yeah, because he uses, like, Bill Duke's laugh. Or Sonny's laugh.
It's fucking weird.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. He uses that audio track of Sonny laughing at the joke earlier.
It's fucking weird. This whole thing, like, this whole moment is, because of that, is super weird.
Yeah, because it's like, you couldn't have just accepted defeat. You're like, oh, fuck you, son. I'm going to blow up this whole fucking forest.
Like, I'm fine with him self-destructing, but the laugh, man, the laugh is fucking weird.
Well, it's kind of, he's laughing because he's like, haha, you beat me, but I'm about to blow this bitch up.
No, I'm not talking about, like, the fact that, I'm just, the laugh itself seems so fucking strange.
Okay, well, first off, I don't agree with him using Sonny's laugh. That was his real name. Billy's laugh.
Yeah.
But I kind of get it because you don't know what the alien is. He ain't taught nobody this whole fucking movie. He just makes noise. What if he sounded like this?
Like, what's weird about it is that you see his face doing it. That's what's fucking weird about it.
Yeah.
You see it as if he is laughing.
What if he had a girly giggle?
I've been way funnier.
Like, God damn,
way more into
that would have totally ruined the movie. Like, right there, like, yeah, this 8 foot tall badass all of a sudden girly giggle.
I just didn't need it.
I mean, granted,
I didn't need any of that.
And then the fact that so now Arnold just runs out the way. It blows up. It'd have been awesome if it was like a mini nuke and it took out like a fucking square mile.
Yeah, if it was like a mini nuke and fucking Arnold has radiation poisoning and shit, he's like melting.
But then it was like they just get on the helicopter and there's like typical 80s roll credits.
Of course.
But it's like I
mean,
wish.
What else are you supposed to do?
Yeah, but I wish like Arnold would have not asked for more money for the sequel, and we would have gotten to see like Dutch fighting goddamn predators.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Because I heard
to me, like, this is one of those movies, like, I wish they just kind of just left it.
Just one and done?
Yeah.
Well, I heard, I'll go back and watch it one day, but like Predator 2 in the spaceship, that he's got like a human spine in there. And I don't know if it was supposed to be Dutch's or just a human spine. So it's like he's hunted before. You see what I'm saying? Because it's a different Predator, obviously. This one just blew the fuck up.
For sure, yeah.
You know, and like, again, if it's a different Predator, why did this one come back to Earth? You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, well, man, I mean, that guy got fucked up. I got to prove my shit.
Yeah, I don't know.
And you got beat up by Danny Glover, a fucking detective. He won't even fucking special forces. No.
Yeah, that Predator was a fucking little bitch.
like, yeah, that Predator got punked.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm going to come back and find Dutch, and you get Danny Glover, beat cop.
Yeah, fucking LA detective or whatever.
He's he's an alcoholic, 3-time divorced. No, I don't know the backstory. Like,
I mean, you could assume.
You know, I mean, I don't know the backstory, but I'm just saying, like,
classic fucking city detective.
You went against badass Dutch, and now this washed up detective. Like, I don't know, he might be a good detective.
There's literally no reason why Danny Glover's character could have defeated the Predator.
The only thing that would have made that movie better.
It's not a mystery, motherfucker. You're not like this isn't about solving a crime.
The only thing that would have been better about Predator 2 is if fucking Riggs was in it. Murtaugh and Riggs.
Oh, right at the end,
Yeah.
fucking Gibson just shows up. Fucking.
And the Predator's like diplomatic immunity. And he's like, and he's got dog biscuits, dog treats. What the fuck is this?
I don't hate Predator 2.
No, I don't really remember it, but I don't.
It's not like
hate it.
It's not a good movie, but it's like it's entertaining enough.
Yeah, we'll have to get to it one day.
Yeah, for sure.
No, Frank, it ain't gonna be fucking a month from now. Stop it. Damn. But yeah, I mean, I'm interested to see that movie. But like this movie, I'm gonna give it 8 big pussies. The Echo. 8
echoing pussies out of 10. I'm gonna give this movie. I'm gonna give it 9. Come on, do it. Out of 10. Come on, kill me. Out of 10.
Look at that. I recommend it. I mean,
It's a really good fucking movie.
I mean, obviously, if you've only seen the more recent ones, going back to watch this one, you're gonna be like, man, it's a little outdated. But this is the one that started it.
I don't think
it's that outdated.
I don't think it is at all. No.
I think the only thing outdated about it is like the special effects, like with the vision and shit. But
It's not that bad though.
it's not that bad. Nowadays, it would be more crisp and clear.
Sure.
But you got to give it 87.
All the sequels are trying to do way too much. It's like
Yeah.
trying to like make it way too complex. Fuck that.
fucking
This is
crazy.
like classic. Like first one does it simple and just good,
Goes.
just fun, just good.
And I mean, the second one might still try to keep it somewhat simple in a city environment instead of a jungle.
sure.
I get change it up because you don't want to just rehash the same thing over and over,
Yeah.
you know. But then it's like you said, the later ones, the way they go about it, it's just you add predators into it, and then you got
Aliens. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you got-
all that shit.
let's take all that shit out and just go make a predator movie where he's facing convicts. Like,
It's again, it's like the more you try to like explain all this shit and have like exposition involved in it, it's like the more of an eye roll this kind of shit becomes.
yeah, because it's like you keep it simple to where he's a hunter and he's looking for the best fucking challenge.
Right.
Go. That's
There
all
you
you
go.
need.
Which is where the one that they just made, they did that.
Okay.
They made it like a very simple movie. Like Native American girl just has to contend with the predator out in the woods.
Yeah, he's over there with a goddamn plasma cannon, and she's got a
Right.
fucking bow and arrow.
Exactly.
You know, some tomahawks and shit. Like, and again, think about this: as the predator, how's this fair fight? You know what I'm saying?
Well, it was never a fair fight. Yeah, the idea that the predator's like looking for some kind of like fair fight, that's horseshit.
Yeah, because guess what? If you were, you'd realize these people do not have plasma rifles. Put your goddamn plasma cannon away.
Yeah.
Put your shit down. Stop it.
But whatever. Fine.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
I'll still recommend this movie.
Yeah, I think everyone would.
And if
Yeah.
you don't, go fuck yourself. It's like if you
You're
don't
a
like Big Red,
bitch.
go fuck yourself. But otherwise than that, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, feel free to follow us,
Yeah, go
Subscribe.
ahead. Subscribe, like, blah, 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 blah.
comment to us.
Review anywhere that you can.
Yeah. Freaking,
If you could, please. It helps us out a lot. I know it probably doesn't seem like it does, but it does.
yeah, it does. And again, let us know what movies we should cover next.
Yeah, look in the description. You can hit us up anywhere.
Make funny
Really.
faces the rest of this episode.
Email is trashferbrains@gmail.com. It's trashferbrains@gmail.com.
That is correct. And by the time you hear this, welcome to 2023.
Should be, yeah.
Yeah, we're all going to fucking die.
Jesus.
No, Jesus. This is cold-blooded.
Fucking hell, man.